The Raker of Solnari. Let's keep this news confidential. But if this Rarier is as you describe...
Yeah. Things might be okay if everyone would... Exactly. Whatever the case, as it happens, we have our own reasons to protect...
Thank you. In addition, I believe that the winds of change are blowing. Whether our foe is the Fatui or this Raker, we must stand our ground.
Let's see...
The wind blows strong.
Try and stop me!
Friendly approach detected.
Listen!
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Peely, doesn't matter if he's the You were there when we fired it, right? If that's true. But the cannon only worked well. We'll just get enough. You're not taking this seriously. Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all more than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a... You sure have... Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of Nogcry, heck, all of Snezhnaya will know my name once for... Sure.
I know.
Oh, right. Yeah. Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? Wait, what? Yeah. It's still new news. I'll send enough... Oh. He seemed like...
The data concurs. This gentleman, his character has also received
Oh, that makes it even worse. Hey! Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only got it. Let's go then. You coming along?
My tasks are incomplete.
All right. We'll see.
Full throttle!
This must be it. Oh. Doesn't look like there's any chance of... Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a...
Ah! Never!
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news. Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess? Indeed. Quicker than we... Keep your eyes peeled for any clues. Just follow me.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Greetings. If the murder happened not long ago, the Sergeant Major was killed by a no obvious signs of a violent struggle. No...
Entering unopposed.
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report, specifically that Flint's was seen entering and...
Flint's?
We have tried to contact him.
Very odd indeed.
So,
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that he also had no disagreements with the Sergeant, but neither the eyewitness report.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's... So, the evidence points. We know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with...
Yeah! He said he would report back to...
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine...
Yeah!
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do...
Yeah! They would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty...
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel week? This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge. Likely so that he could act...
But no matter what, barring identities
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been... He likely knew then that the real Flints would not appear and get in his way during this time. We'd have to ask Flints ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump... And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rerir may have already killed Flints long ago. Yes.
Then we've got to find him before the light can...
Steady now.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so I'll have you know that this is top secret information.
Don't worry. You'll The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the light...
Oh, right! Before we go, should we reveal Rarir's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak... Hey! Why you...
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that... Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our... Tossing him into a swirling tumult. And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade, unease grips the hearts of the...
Yeah, you're right.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies, and can...
Oh, right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah, just...
You're welcome.
Hey, you...
Try and stop me! Rev the engines!
Whoa! Is that a Lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Come on, let's go see! Monsters! Suffer the wrath of Eden! Can't handle your drink!
Wrath from the sky! Burn it down!
Think you can pull it? This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been... There's something in... Huh? Why isn't he giving up?
someone there! Please, help me!
Isn't that Flintz's voice? Did you hear that? But is that really him?
How shall the Savior save himself?
Pyroclastic surge! Full throttle!
We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick! Use the lantern!
Operissos. Sì, oericos. Iamalune cazzi forampos calum. Il mio cielo illuminato sinenso. Percebi che stuen.
Hand it over. That was mine from the first.
Tutonine torai desnevite.
You're a fool. You again.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern now!
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
So, you were tangling with real...
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere to think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have... and an enviable constitution.
Why did abyssal power just burst?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on Wild Hunt Clearing, I sensed a power surging within it that was at once. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled.
Is that what Rarer claimed belonged?
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceeding, but I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength and where, might I add, were our places switched, would you discard it? Knowing that it's perilous.
Yeah. Throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he...
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning. Though I shan't deny that either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly... I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though? Ah. To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of... They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a kuvat. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much
you mean...
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the...
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped...
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast, then. But...
Were he to use it, that device would like...
Ah.
So not only is this Rarir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks, too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters. And his orders were to be stationed. He worked so hard.
Oh.
But every year they would say, wait a little longer. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise. The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Whereas his subordinates would think. So he waited. And he waited. One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this
Oh. At least...
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? What?
Could Rarer be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to...
Could you take me to the scene of the crime? We shall just have to exercise...
Try and stop me!
I understand the situation more or less. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on...
Yeah.
Since you two can enter, I'll have to...
Oh?
You'll know when the time comes.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident. Hello?
Ah, you're the
Yep, that's us.
Well, you're just in time. If there's anything else you'd like to look into... Sadly, no. The motive behind the... But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came...
We'll do our part too. We're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation. But we still know nothing about how... Something the matter? Huh. That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly? Well, we've got the lantern. What now? Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't I calculated that you would have already entered. So I chose a spot as I thought. Your...
The perks of being
Your composure is more impressive still. But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Just as I... Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and...
To sow chaos by depriving the light...
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I feel he would have no reason what... Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned. Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous...
Oh, if we can't get any lead... Oh, the luck... You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanic...
No, that's not right. Paimon, it doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular But the real problem is that... Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence.
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise. In other words, he played...
That's right! If only there was some way to prove it.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but...
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And what? Remember to pick me up by the window.
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour,
It is indeed. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant...
Sosi. You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's...
Thank you for your
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to... His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, and I understood. Completely. Not being able to use your... And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I said, what's it?
You've provided us with some very... We can't make everything public yet, but...
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks.
Good night. Hope you...
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But it's with the immense gap in strength between them. The job was finished in a single blow. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not their...
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved.
This also has me stumped for the moment. But how would that help Rerir, assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies?
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a... We'll have to fight Rerir eventually.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep.
A reasonable suggestion. My colleagues have never failed.
Well...
That would be good, yes.
Phew, back inside.
I suppose we could all take a Had you already sensed the unique power with... I see. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him?
Yeah, you're covered in...
All right. Your deductions have been quite correct. You know humans well, but some things that humans would consider difficult.
So...
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae? This race is no longer of any importance.
We've heard some scattered legends.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equal. Would it not be better, then, to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a... Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light.
Is that why you chose?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps but I was freshly awoken. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the final night cemetery. Well, not exactly. I was...
Doesn't sound...
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm nonetheless. There are still some things. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I...
Will you need us to get you where you...
Oh, I'll be fine.
Can you even go back?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. And even if someone is waiting, I have...
All right, then. We'll trust you.
Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer others not to...
Paimon's lips are...
All right.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
It's getting late.